What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. So Calico continue, man, to just expose a lot of these battle rappers, man, and some of the private and secret things that were going on behind the scenes we're not aware of. Definitely continue to apply pressure to the brotherhood, man, daring any of them to step up to the plate, accept his challenge, step in that ring, and by any means, he not stopping at pulling cards and exposing hands and really tearing at these brothers' character. Now, just a couple days ago, Calico and John did a live, and on this live, he released a lot of secrets. A lot of secrets that I'm pretty sure these brothers do not want out here like that. One of the things he released was actually addressing some foul play that may have went on between Conceited and Verb, allegedly. Now, you know these two guys, you know, and how flamboyant and conceited they both can be. This man named Conceited. What man would proudly call himself conceited and want you to call him that too? Like, delicious. Like, I ain't gonna call you no. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Conceited. Huh? Conceited. Man, what's your name? Conceited. That's my name for real. I'm conceited. You conceited? Man, that don't even go right with a man. That don't even go right with a man. That's like saying your name Cherry or Strawberry, Pudding. Like, what's your name, Pudding? Man, what's your name? Then call me Cherry. You say your name like you want some sex. I feel offended. Asking you your name, listening to your response. Like, you do know I'm a man, don't you? Well, that's my name. They call me Conceited. Miss Jackson, if you nasty. That dude be rock. Nasty girls don't mean a thing. Oh, you nasty. I think you a nasty boy. That man said his name Conceited, like you got to work it. You got to work to get some. Calico said Verb was throwing all type of passes at him the whole weekend in St. Louis. I guess they had a St. Louis bash where a lot of the battle rappers came from all over and meet up in St. Louis. O-Red had a battle or something like that. A lot of stuff went on in that house, you know. And no, it was at a hotel. Verb rented a hotel and things for the battle rappers and stuff like that. And told everybody they had to leave except for Conceited. Because he had an alleged crush on him. He had a crush on him, and he wanted to, oh my gosh, I don't even like talking about this stuff. But I got to roast these dumbass dudes, man. Just terrible. His name Verb. That's just as worse as Conceited. Like he about action. Like, I'm talking about real action, like avocado action. These fruit cocktail. That dude named himself. What he named himself? Veronica Von Doom? What he named himself? was his name? What did he say? He said, I'm not Verb no more. My name, Veronica Von Doom. Veronica. What was his name? Maxine Veronica Von Doom. What was her name? What was his name? Verb and Conceited, sitting in the tree. KISSING. Man, these fruit cups, these fruit cups, salad tossers. Oh my gosh, these dudes, terrible. Let's listen to what Calico had to say. What they was doing. Come on, Calico, man. Your credibility on the line right here, Calico. These better be facts. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. He actually told me this a year ago. He told me this a year ago. Calico actually told me this stuff a year ago. Since he put it out there, I might as well, now I could talk about it. See, a lot of stuff I know I don't say because it ain't been put out here. Calico actually told me this like a year ago. It wasn't only me. It was me and two other people on the phone that he actually talked about this. Actually, yeah, we was on the phone talking about this. It was me, Calico, and two other people. I ain't gonna say their names though, man. But he actually talked about this. So it may be some truth to this. He's saying it again. You know what I'm saying? Let's just listen to this, man. This Calico talking to John John.
And they better tell the part about everybody leaving, going home, and Verb said Conceited had to stay with him.
What? Yo, I don't know if you should tell your story.
And nigga Verb was cuffing Khan. Nobody talking about that either.
How is he cuffing Conceited? What the fuck? Hold up. How is he cuffing Conceited? Conceited was his date?
I don't know how, but he says he looked at Conceited in his face on the last day that we was all in St. Louis and said, boy, if we was in jail, I'll ball you up. What the fuck are you talking about, Verb?
Say that.
He said all y'all niggas gotta get the He said, all y'all niggas gotta get the fuck up out of here today. I ain't renting this house another day. But Conceited staying with me. I swear to God. Ask how
long you're making it sound crazy way. He probably just
no. I'm not. No, listen. Verb bust out laughing when he was saying this. So he was saying it as a joke.
Oh, so he's trying to be funny, but he said it. The point is, he said it.
It was funny to a certain extent until I start saying, hold on, wait. Verb, are you playing? Are you serious? It's a joke if you playing, but I never heard nobody say I'm just playing. And we really all left and Khan really stayed. So I don't know.
Nah, don't do that. Nah.
The nigga Khan came out the airport. We picked him up from the airport. He didn't have an ID, a social, a birth certificate, or nothing. I said, how the fuck is you flying? He don't have a debit card. Nigga had a blank check in his pocket.
Wow. There you have it. There you have it. Can you pretend to want to have sex with a man if you're heterosexual? That's the question I want to ask you brothers out there. All you straight men, all you heterosexuals, all you heterosexuals out there, all you straight men, can I ask you a question? As a straight man, can you pretend or jokingly act like you want to have sex with a man while saying it to the man? Would you ever do that? would you ever act that out? Even if it come to your head, would you bring it to pass by acting it out, by saying it? Even now, I know the mind could think a lot of things, and the enemy put a lot of things in your mind. But what makes you guilty is when those things in your mind that's perverted like that, you actually say it out of your mouth, reenacting those imaginations when you know it's against nature. So my question is, as a heterosexual man, a straight man, can you jokingly pretend to want to have sex with another man? I don't believe no straight man would do that. I don't believe no straight man would say that out his mouth, even jokingly playing. Because I believe this, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. That's what the Bible say. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. If he said some stuff like that, wanting to have sex with Conceited, if he said something like that, wanting to have sex with Conceited, put everybody else out the hotel, and him and Conceited stayed, come on, man. Come on, man. Allegedly, none of this is concrete truth, but this is allegedly what Calico said when his name and credibility on the line. But I have heard, I'm going to say this, Calico told me this, along with two other persons on the phone over a year ago about this situation. And he's, again, this Calico. Do you believe there's some truth into what Calico is saying? You know, I definitely look at the dude as being suspect. I'm keeping it real. He do a lot of questionable things. Speaking about a Verb, that just as a man just raised my eyebrow to like, did he just say that and do that? Like he got actually a Instagram live with Miss Hustle, and somebody need to find that. A-Dep, get on your job, brother. Find that Instagram live with Miss Hustle and Verb, where Verb say to Miss Hustle, like, he don't see nothing wrong with a man having sex with another man. That's the clean version. He was a more graphic than that, though. And she was like, huh? What? You know what I'm saying? Seeing this stuff like that, like, not as no real man, not as no straight real man, would you ever co-sign and condone anything like that, man? I'm just keeping it 100. I don't care what anybody say. That's just factual, you know? And now I'm starting to see why we seeing this change. They say Conceited like men with dreads. And you done let your hair grow and twist it and dyed your hair dread up like you working for that relationship. Then, cause he conceded, he ain't gonna just give it to you. You gotta work for it. You got to. He wants you to be worthy of his booty. So you gonna do everything he wants you to do. He like men with dreads. So now I know where the fade gone. The Captain Marketable had turned into a Rastafarian. Then he like working out. So he like his men plant eaters. He like his men herbivores. So now you stop eating chicken and steak and double cheeseburgers, and you eating leaves and lettuce, lily pads, and collard greens and asparagus. You going through all this, the win this man's affection. Like, man, please. Oh my gosh. you an applesauce eater. You have morning Tupperware bowls of applesauce. You man, you dudes ought to be ashamed of y'all damn self. Yeah. You chocolate yourself. You didn't chocolate yourself for him. You didn't wrap yourself up as an edible. Man, dude, you do pathetic. Man, you do pathetic. These dudes sad. I wonder you always attacking women. Always trying to say how you want to kill them and they make you sick and man, sound crazy. You want that? This dude actually want the reputation of hating women. A man hating women. That's his. He gonna say, you know what you do when you have sex with girls? You spit on them. Just spit on them. Just spit on them. Okay, what do you do when you have sex with a man? I spit on them too. Man, you sorry. Terrible. Terrible. Dude, terrible, man. That's right. Keep exposing them, Cal. Don't spare them, Calico. Keep exposing them. Wilding out in STL. You brother trying to get a relationship. Oh my gosh, man. These dudes pathetic. Sorry as hell, man. Dudes. Oh my gosh, man. Dude's terrible. I guess. It is what it is, man. It don't surprise me at all. Hell. It don't surprise me at all. Hell. He already said he a rat. Hell. Can't get no lower than that. This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. You a rat. Hell. I don't get no lower than that. He self-admitting on record saying he a snake. Saying he a snake in the grass. That's what he said. Hell, so this ain't surprising. He ain't gonna take on it. Look, he literally, you know how some people call themselves Snake? Like I know a couple guys named Snake. But that ain't why he said he was. He said he was a snake because he said, I ain't nothing. I'm a low down, dirty. So he giving you an insight on his past and his background. He giving you an insight on his past and his background of the things that he have done and the things that he capable of doing. So I'm not surprised by this. Don't none of this stuff take me by surprise. None at all. That's terrible. It is what it is, man. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my question. He messing up my slogan. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's theirs. It's theirs. Subscribe to Battle Truth if you ain't a subscriber. Join the Patreon if you ain't a part of the Patreon, man. Dude, it's terrible, man.